Red Top Mountain State Park review with Mike and Lisa.
This is Goad country. Come on in and take a ride. Hey y'all, it's fall in North Georgia, and we decided to stay a little closer to home for this next park. This is Red Top Mountain State Park in Ackworth, Georgia. Established in 1950, this park is currently undergoing some massive renovations. So this review will be on the park as it currently is. We will do a follow-up review at a later date after they have completed their work.
We have visited this park before, and as always, we like the staff here and have found everything to be in good order. I can't wait to see the upcoming changes.
So as we review these parks, we are going to need a yardstick by which to measure each one.
Our reviews are based on campsite location, comfort and facilities, things to do, and atmosphere, and since we're homeschoolers, we love the A through F rating system, and we'll be using it for our campground reviews. After watching this video, you should watch our campground tour video so you can get the perfect campsite for you. Our first category is campground location. This park is located 1.5 miles off of I-75 North in Ackworth, Georgia, about 40 minutes north of downtown Atlanta. So if you're visiting the area from out of town, this would be a great place to use as a home base as you explore the Atlanta area. May we suggest visiting the Atlanta Aquarium, World of Coca-Cola, and Atlanta History Museum. This is a very easy campsite to get to, and it's one of the easiest ones we could find with any map locating software.
And if it stopped there, this would be an A-plus campground. But we're not stopping there. This is our third visit to Red Top Mountain. In our first two visits, we were able to get into the first loop that is made up of 12 pull-through sites. And if we stopped there, this would be an A-plus campground. But we didn't stop there. This time we were unable to get a pull-through site, and we went ahead and got a site that was further into the campground towards the back, and that is where we ran into problems. The roads are very narrow with sharp turns. There really should be better signage showing which roads are one way or entering the tent camping area, and you really need to be aware of what direction your campsite is angled, since there will be no place to turn around in order to make your back in. We made the mistake of driving into the tent camping area, and we nearly didn't get out. We are driving only a 28-foot trailer, and I saw other big rigs back there with us, but the common thing I saw was a lot of white knuckles and worried faces as they were trying to park their rigs. I'm really hoping the upcoming renovations include widening these roads and fixing the signage. If not, we won't be staying in this campground if we can't get into the first 12 pull-through sites. One ongoing problem with this campground seems to be placing the power pedestal on the wrong side of the campsite. While this would seem to be a small issue, it's still something that somebody should have thought about. I hope they think about it in the next renovation.
So for campground location, we give this a D.
Our second category is comfort and facilities. This campground is made up of 71 RV sites, each with 30 and 50 amp service, water, basic cable, and there's even a Wi-Fi service you can purchase. We got good service on both of our Cricket and Verizon cell services. We stayed at Site 67, and we did need to use a leveling block on our trailer, and we noticed that our neighbors on both sides also had to use leveling blocks.
I noticed that the site was fairly clean, easy to walk around, and had neat features around us. Our kids loved playing on the large boulders between the sites, as well as other children. There are 3 comfort facilities through the campground. The newest comfort station is located on Loop 1 and is the best looking. It also has laundry facilities. The others were a bit outdated, but they were also clean. The gift shop had a few things, but it was mostly gifts. The town of Ackworth has a lot of restaurants, shopping, grocery stores, and even a Cabela's nearby. So you're not far from getting creature comforts if you need them.
The dump station is located on the main road of the campground right in front of the Loop 1 camp host. I would think a campground of this size would have at least 2 dump stations, especially with it being as busy as it is. I hope this is one of the renovations that they will be making. For overall comfort and facilities, a B+.
The third category is things to do. There's so many things to do inside the park and out that I'll only list a few things. The first thing is beach, then we have mini golf, hiking, which is really good, biking, tennis court, geocaching, that was something we recently did for the first time, several playgrounds, fishing, and boating. Nearby you will find Etowah Indian Mounds, Kennesaw Battlefield, Allatoona Pass, and being that this is Georgia, there are a lot of history nearby, and museums of all sorts. Not to mention that most of the parks also have specific days scheduled for various events in specific seasons. There were none scheduled during this visit of ours, but that's probably because they're winding down for the renovations. So for things to do, we give it an A+. The fourth and final category is overall atmosphere. I can say that after midnight, it was very quiet. Before that, there were a few loud groups nearby with loud music. This surprised us because they were not kids.
At the time of our visit in November 2020, the foliage was thinner than it would be in the spring, and we were able to get a good look at the stars. There was some wildlife to take photos of, but not as much as we had found in other campgrounds. I'm assuming this was because the construction taking place in other parts of the park.
So we give this a B for overall atmosphere. So with a D, B+, A+, and a B, this is a grade B park. It will be a while until we can return, as one of the campground hosts informed us that for a large portion of 2021, the campgrounds will be closed for renovations. The Georgia State Park website will have the latest update information regarding the availability of these sites.
In these videos, we will try to pick the best and worst sites in our opinion. The best sites are 1 through 12. The worst sites, in our opinion only, are 62 through 83. This is where we found all of our issues. In conclusion, Red Top Mountain State Park is a B park that really should be an A+ park. As much as I want this park to be better than it is, I'm just a little disappointed. All the pieces and parts are there for a great park, and they just haven't been put together yet. So what we are going to do is come back after they have completed their work and see if our opinions have changed.
So that's our review of Red Top Mountain State Park. We hope you liked our review video. If you want to see our full tour of the campsite, check out our other video.
If you like this video and you want to be notified, click the like and subscribe button. Be sure to click the bell icon to be notified of new videos.
Thanks for watching.